Good morning, shalom, and greetings to you, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. Let us dive into the word. Today's gospel is taken from Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 13 to 16, where Jesus calls us to be the salt of the earth and light of the world. Now, brothers and sisters in Christ, these are not just identities, but they are missions. Now, Jesus Christ in today's gospel is inviting us to live in such a way that our faith is not hidden but visible, effective, and alive. Now, most of the time, brothers and sisters in Christ, we hesitate. Maybe we look around and think there are already so many others doing God's work. There are already enough good people. My presence is not really needed. It's like saying there are already enough flavors in the dish and I don't want to be the salt. Or there are enough streetlights on the highway and mine will not make a difference. But the truth is, a flavor without salt can still be flat. And a highway can still have patches of darkness. Now, brothers and sisters in Christ, imagine this, a long highway at night. You are driving and you see one street light after another along the way. But then comes a stretch of road where suddenly there is no light. Now, it's darker and harder to see and more dangerous. Now imagine your light was meant to be there. You did not shine because you thought there are already plenty of lights. But for someone in that stretch, for someone in their own dark moment, brothers and sisters in Christ, your light could have been the one they needed to get through safely. And so it is in life, my dear brothers and sisters. In someone else's journey, we might be the street light that helps them to see just enough to keep moving forward. Now, even if they already have other lights in their life, our presence could be the one placed by God for a critical moment. Now, we often forget one thing, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. The devil's greatest trick is not to convince us, it's not always to convince us to do evil. Sometimes it's just to convince us to think that our goodness is unnecessary. The devil whispers, someone else will help. You are not holy enough to make a difference. And in believing that, we hold back. We hide our light. We bury our salt. But God did not call us to be perfect. He called us to be faithful. Mother Teresa once said, God has not called me to be successful. He has called me to be faithful. She did not wait until there was a lack of helpers before she stepped into the streets of Calcutta. She simply answered the call to be light, even when the world already had many other lights shining. My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, in the same way, we must not disqualify ourselves from our calling just because we think others are already doing it better, louder, or more visibly. See, Jesus is not looking for competition. He's looking for witnesses. Every soul is unique, and the light that we shine, or the light that you shine through your kindness, your integrity, your prayer, and your quiet sacrifices can reach places no one else can. My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, in today's gospel, we can see where Jesus says, this is not for your glory. It is so that others may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. It's not it's not about being noticed, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. It's about helping others notice God. So today, let's ask ourselves, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, where is God calling me to be salt? To add courage, hope, or truth. And where might I be a street light, even if it seems small or redundant? Let us today, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, have the humility to say, yes, Lord, I will shine for you, even if I'm just one light on a long road. Have a nice day. Thank you and God bless.